My name's Katie, and I have been living in Arkansas for about 6 years. I am originally from Texas, but I decided to go to the University of Arkansas in 2009. I've been climbing for almost 4 years. I was always pretty athletic in grade school. I did a lot of track, cross country, volleyball, basketball, and then whenever I got to college, I kind of didn't have really any place to fit into. I started climbing whenever I met my boyfriend, now fiance, Aaron, and he really got me into climbing. It was really a nice segue into a different sport. I really enjoy it. I'm like the worst jibs right now.
I have lived in Arkansas my whole life, mostly Little Rock, Arkansas, which is the capital. Grew up there, went to school in Fayetteville, which is in the northwest corner of Arkansas, and that's where closer to most of the climbing is. Northwest Arkansas has like one of the biggest effects on my life, I think. It's one of my favorite places to be. A friend of mine from high school sort of dragged me along, and I picked up the bug pretty quick, you know. So the climbing in Arkansas, I've been thinking about it for a while, and it's weird to describe. It's really varied. At times very overhanging, but it's sort of more roof systems, like it'll be kind of vertical up to a big roof, big holds, and then you'll sort of pull out the roof in more vertical climbing. But it also has, you know, fair share of slab climbing. It's really technical stuff. I think it's, you know, one of the best places for sandstone. It often gets overlooked.
Arkansas is frequently overlooked, like Aaron said. I've been across the country. I've climbed in Wyoming and Kentucky and Georgia and Alabama and lots of other places, but it's always really nice to come back home to Arkansas and get back to your local crags and feel like you're at home. The climbing community here in Arkansas is really fantastic. Some of our closest friends we've met climbing, or we'll go and spend, you know, all the weekends out of the year climbing and camping with them. The season's just now starting in fall, and we have until probably about March or April, and then the season's over, and then it gets really hot, no more climbing. So we're gonna try to take advantage of it as much as we can.
Cabin roof is leaking and there's nobody speaking. It's been a crazy weekend in the woods.
Really fantastic spots in Arkansas. The most popular, of course, is Horseshoe Canyon Ranch, where you've got climbing from 5'4" all the way up to 5'14", and it's very popular and really easy access. They've got a lot of nice facilities.
The biggest question that people ask you whenever you say you're from Arkansas at a climbing destination, they'll be like, "So have you climbed at Horseshoe Canyon Ranch?"
This season, I am trying to get on harder things and challenge myself. I've always kind of stayed right at the limit of where I've climbed at, right in that area, but I've never tried something out of my reach that I actually have to project. So I'm hoping to get on things that are harder and may take me a couple of sessions to finally complete. My style of climbing, probably techie, pumpy things. My friends have a long-going joke about me that I never get pumped, which is not true. Of course, it's always nice to get the flash or to, do it in one session, but I'd really like to get on something harder that that I'll feel much more accomplished if I can finish it in a couple of sessions. I didn't think I was gonna do it. But some of the really nice climbs in Arkansas are in more hidden areas or areas that aren't really traveled as much.
Place like this, we're at Stack Rock and it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's got really good sport climbs, like a lot of trad, but the stuff that's bolted is really, really good. One of the best climbs in the state. It's called Show Me State. Really, the Show Me State is Missouri, but I guess it's one of the more kind of sustained climbs in Arkansas. It starts up kind of an easy start to a little rest before you look up at this big, huge wall that you're about to die on. And you kind of traverse out to, you're on good holds most of the time, but you traverse out and you're automatically on a 60-degree wall that just goes up for 40 feet. It's really intimidating. The crux is about midway through the wall. You sort of got to get your feet high and rock out right to, I would say, the worst hold that you hold on the incline. It's decent sloper side pull. Move your feet a bit and then you just do this awesome move. You can either kind of jump or just fall into this big horn left hand, and from then, if you can pull that move, it's really just like a race to the chains. Most of the holds are good, some of them are kind of hidden, but you just gotta fight the pump. You just gotta keep going. You think the hard part's over, but really it's harder to just fight the pump and keep going.
Yeah! Woo! Go for the whip, dude! Yeah!
Man, I didn't think I was gonna do that.
Very nice.
Good, right?
Congrats, dude.
Woo! Feels good. There's not a huge community in Arkansas, but it's really devoted and close-knit. Everyone's friendly, and everybody wants you to climb harder and to get you on more climbs.
It's really exciting to see more and more development of areas going up in Arkansas so we can see more areas of the state. There's so much rock in the state that has been undiscovered yet.
Arkansas climbing's really awesome. I think it's, like I said earlier, it's been overlooked. A lot of people skip over Arkansas, they pass through it on their way to the Gorge or Chattanooga or something like that. And they ought to stay for a little while, see what it's like.
On the tip off! On the tree!
Oh my God.
Fell right on me, just take it. God! You see it?
Yeah.
Yes!